What up, bro? Welcome to the Mud Club on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. This is a New York City pop-up bagel shop inside the old Scars location. They're all about the bagel sandwiches here at the Mud Club. It's been on my list for months, and y'all know I've been trying all the bagels all around this city. So it's only right, only appropriate that I had to come over to the Mud Club and get not one, not two, but 3 bagel sandwiches to really get a sampling of what they have to offer. I am so hyped for this. We're gonna dive headfirst into the Montrealer. This is smoked beef brisket, pickles, hot mustard, which is also made by them. And I got it under everything bagel. So much beef in there that it's just kind of spilling out the side, but that's all right. That's how we do. A little thick. There you go. Let's get into this one. More beef just Geronimoing out the bagel. It's very compact, dense bagel. Little bit of crispiness, obviously some chew to it. Very easy to eat. It's important when you have a bagel sandwich, especially one that's piled 3 stories high like this Montrealer, that the bagel's easy to eat so that you get a nice bite with a little bit of everything in there. Some pickles, some mustard, and some of that beef. It's a nice, fatty, smoked cut of meat. And like I said, there's some on the paper here so I can try it kind of by itself with a little bit of mustard on it. The last time I had a bagel like this was in London at the Bagel Bake, that spot that's open 24 hours, and we got the pastrami bagel. Long strips of pastrami on that plain bagel. This one is a more upscale version of that, along with the hot mustard that's homemade and the pickles. It's a great sandwich. So we take another bite. The mustard's a little bit sweet. I don't really get a lot of spice in that one. Maybe I'm getting used to it because I had that mala broth the other day. Really good bagel sandwich. Definitely feeling this one. It's not a lot of places around New York City where you can get beef brisket on a bagel. The Wolfie is a sesame seed bagel with scallion, cream cheese, and bacon. Everybody loves bacon. Everybody likes bacon. Even if you're a vegan, you like that vegan bacon. Don't front. There you go, sliced in half. A lot of seeds on there, which I like. I don't like when you get a bagel and they kind of just drizzle on a little bit of topping. And I love sesame seeds, so. Similar texture on this bagel. The bacon and scallion cream cheese, that's an interesting duo. It's not often that I've had that combination. I think my brain is trying to figure out what direction it's going. Got the sharpness from the scallion. Excellent pork fat flavor. This is the Fisher bagel, the big dog showstopper, Instagram-worthy bagel sandwich right here. Served the open face inside of a box. Comes standard with smoked trout cream cheese, dill, pickled watermelon radish, and you can add trout roe for an extra 5 bones. So we went ahead and did that because it just looks so pretty. And maybe we can save one little fish egg to bring home to Rowdy. We got a choice of bagel. We went with poppy seed for this bad boy. I'm gonna eat it over the box because I have a feeling that that trout roe is gonna go once I take that bite. Here we go. Wow, that is one interesting bite. Smoked fish inside cream cheese, that's an old standby, like that comfortable pair of leather shoes that you've had for 20 years. When you slip on, it's still contoured to every curve and facet of your foot. Out of the 3, this is probably the one with the most wow factor. It's the one that's just an explosion of flavors, of textures, of just newness. The Mud Club is a spot to come if you like bagels, but you also want a satisfying meal. To me, it seems like the focus is all about the sandwiches, the toppings. Everything is lovingly made, perfectly described in the menu. You can tell these sandwiches weren't just thrown together. It was very creative and crafted to the bagel connoisseur. This is the type of bagel that you can photograph with your A7S III, print it out nice and large, and hang it above your couch. When you walk into the Mud Club, you're greeted by this whole handmade aesthetic. They're playing some folksy music. And this is like you're in a cool club. You're going over to your best friend's house who happens to be an artisan and just like, let me just boil up a few dozen of my handmade bagels, top them off with some cool ingredients that are a little upscale to really bring home that whole experience. It's cool that we get to sit out in this old shack, which is where we filmed our Scars Pizza film a few years ago, eating a similar but yet different type of food in this amazing neighborhood, the Lower East Side, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Manhattan. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna destroy the other half of my Montreal bagel. All right, Gusto gang, we got one more surprise for you. Nicholas hooked it up with another bagel. This is their bacon, egg, and cheese on sesame bagel. For the bagels, they use organic flour. They boil them in honey water and then wood fire them. I have to say, after eating those first three, these are the most thoughtful and creative bagel sandwiches I've ever had. Every ingredient you can tell is picked specifically to go with the others. And the bagels aren't humongous like you might get at other bagel shops. Sometimes you want a big bagel, sometimes you want a smaller bagel, sometimes you want just a little bit of schmear, and sometimes you want the full Monty, real deal, big Holyfield sandwich. And that's what they're all about here at the Mud Club, is the sandwiches. And I love that, especially as somebody who's currently in bulking season still. I don't want a ton of carbs and very, very little protein. I need my meat and my cheese and my bacon, even though bacon is a meat. And of course, a little bit of fish in there for the health reasons. The philosophy at the Mud Club is all about the bagel being the vessel that serves you these incredible meats, cheeses, sauces, and everything that goes into making these delectable creations. With that said, let's get that bacon, egg, and cheese. So I got to eat this bagel while it was still a little bit warmer. Damn, that's good. Funny enough, this one might be my favorite out of all the four that I've eaten. And I think it's just because it's a classic combination, but again, it's slightly elevated, so it subverts your expectations a little bit. In addition to the bacon, scrambled egg, and cheese, it's got an aioli that's made with freshly grated horseradish, and also the Mud Club sauce, which is sort of like a ketchup. It's got plum tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, garlic, probably a couple other things, making a magical sauce. I typically don't even like a sauce per se on my bagel, but the aioli and that sauce together, mamma mia, magnifico. It's making me very happy to eat a sandwich like this in the morning. I think it's a tie. The Montreal and the bacon, egg, and cheese are my two favorite here. From what I hear, they're about to move out of this pop-up into a more permanent location, so let's hope that we can attend the Mud Club for many years to come. Cheers. Yo, we finally made it out to the Golden Diner in the Two Bridges neighborhood of Lower Manhattan, kind of on the edge of Chinatown/LES. And it's taking the traditional American diner, infusing Asian influences into it, turning that experience on its head. We're here for the weekend brunch, which sometimes you may have to wait up to 2 or 3 hours to get in. Because we had bagels earlier, we were more than happy to wait for a couple hours to let that stomach empty a little bit. They got a bar space, but we got a little table. Today we had to partake in some of the most popular dishes, the golden pancakes, aka pancakes, and the Korean fried chicken wing. Those come with a side of daikon radish that's been pickled. Also got a bottle of water, and of course you know about that midday, I gotta have my coffee, bro. No cream, no sugar. It's a small cup. Hopefully there's free refills. All right, so let's go ahead and slice these massive pancakes up. Ooh, fluffy. Melted butter. And we got huge pancakes the size of vinyl records over here. Here we go. Wow. Very buttery. I taste that maple in the butter too. It's like a memory foam pillow on your breakfast plate with a lot of butter. It's an absolute certifiable amount of butter on this pancake. Also got a couple of over easy eggs on the side. That's good. The first batch they brought to us was slightly overdone, so we asked them to bring us new ones, and they did that, so props to them. Honestly, these are sweet enough without the berry. Nice and fluffy from outside, a little bit of slight crunch. I'm about to do a chicken wing now. How's this for a combination? Chicken wing and pancake. Crispy. I taste that gochujang. Very good. A little bit of glaze. That's good. Chicken's still piping hot, nice and meaty. You always want a chicken wing with that good crispiness. You don't want a soggy breading. This breading is perfectly crispy, good sauce, good meat, excellent combination with the pancakes. You might not think these things will go together, but they really do. It's kind of like chicken and waffles, I guess, but like an Asian version. And we got some daikon radish. Super glad we got to come out to Golden Diner finally. Obviously, they have a lot more to choose from on the menu, including a Cobb salad that they don't offer during weekend brunch. But honestly, bro, I don't think we could have fit in a Cobb salad. We just barely finished these wings. And the pancakes, I still got a little bit on the plate. But otherwise, the coffee was good. The atmosphere is super chill. It's just a fun vibe overall. Definitely a good spot just to hang out, get some cool, elevated diner food that's fun to eat, rich flavors, hearty. You're not gonna walk away hungry after this. You're either gonna have a full stomach or a doggy bag. Braved a lot of breeze and a little drizzle to come over to the East Village to stop at Ama Raw Bar. They have 2 locations in Manhattan, the other one's in the West Village. And we're here just in time for happy hour. We had our Golden Diner, we had our bagel sandwiches. Now it's time for some oysters and champagne. You know how we do. Happy hour lasts a couple of hours, and the great thing is it's every day, not just Monday to Friday. So we got here right when they opened, right when they kicked off happy hour, because you know, we had to get these oysters in, and we got 12 oysters to start. We can get a lot more oysters, but you know, you gotta start slow, just ease on into that. Warm up the oyster muscles first. We got the bed of ice, 4 St. Simon oysters and 8 Bar Cat oysters, some from Chesapeake Bay, some from New Brunswick. We got a ponzu, a cocktail, and a mignonette. To go with that, we got a couple of glasses of bubbly. This is from France. Oysters and champagne is a perfect way to have a great date in New York City. And if it's happy hour, everybody wins. Funny enough, in Boston, our oysters were more expensive. All right. Cheers. Those are 3 amazing spots that you can hit up in Lower Manhattan. All get my highest recommendation. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the page. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.